Well, commuters have been badly affected by the closure of 5 taxi ranks in Soweto. Transport MEC Ismail Vadi decided to shut them down following sporadic incidents of violence caused by disputes over routes by 2 taxi associations. Well, our reporter Malungelo Booi is at the Pefeni taxi rank in Soweto for us this morning for an update on what's been happening. Malungelo, a very good morning to you. You're out bright and early. Now, we know that the shutdown has been happening for just over a week or so. Can you just give us more background? Because we know taxi wars have been going on for decades in the country. Why this shutdown at this time of the year?
That's right, Yuvi. Well, in a statement, MEC Ismail Vadi is saying that the fight between these rival taxi rank, that is the Witwatersrand Taxi Association and the Mansfield-Dube West Taxi Association, they've been fighting really for a while now, Yuvi, over a route. Ismail Vadi is saying that also that has put the lives of commuters and the people in these particular taxi ranks are at risk, deciding then to shut it down. One of the things also that we've heard that there could be up to about 13 people that have been killed as a result of this violence or this fighting, but also that they're investigating cases of attempted murder as well and public violence. But where we are, you can see that there's a lot of police officers and metro police officers, and we are along the Khumalo route, and you don't see a lot of taxis operating, because this is also one of the routes that's in dispute. What you see, though, a lot of buses that are picking people up, as authorities had asked commuters to make alternative arrangements.
So why specifically these 5 ranks in Soweto? We know that the taxi wars have affected other routes also around Gauteng, and they do affect other taxi ranks, for example, in the CBD as well. Do we expect that that the shutdowns of this nature will happen in other areas as well?
Certainly it will, Yuvi, it will. That's what Ismail Vadi is actually saying, that they will not allow really people to put the lives of commuters at risk. But one other thing Yuvega here said was that these 2 taxi associations, rather, the way they've been so brazen in their attacks amongst each other has actually been quite incredible. He said in a statement that, in fact, these taxi associations have had confrontations in front of police officers or in front of law enforcement officials. It just shows that they really don't care, or they're prepared to do whatever it takes to get what they want. Interestingly enough, yesterday I had a chance to speak to the Witwatersrand African Taxi Owners Association. They're actually saying that Ismail Vadi had not actually contacted them before shutting down their services. They're also saying that what they find is that their taxis are being impounded by authorities, and that taxi association believes that Ismail Vadi is trying to take them out of business in order to make way for the Rea Vaya or the BRT system.
All right, well, I suppose suspicions will abound at this point, Malu. And let's talk about the commuters. How have they been coping? I mean, it is winter, temperatures have been dropping over the past couple of days. How are they coping with this? What other arrangements have been made for them?
Where we are, we're not very far, Yuvi, from a train station, so we've seen people rushing to a train station, but also we could see that some people are boarding buses. There are some people that are waiting there, that are waiting just not far from where we are, waiting to board buses. But of course, others would normally be on taxis, but they are still waiting. So we'll be interacting with them as well throughout the morning, and also just to get an understanding how the actions of these taxi operators, but also the actions of the MEC to shut down these taxi ranks and the operations are affecting them.
Okay, well, we'll continue to talk to you throughout the morning. Thanks very much, eNCA reporter Malungelo Booi. He's out and about at several taxi ranks. He'll be going around this morning that have been closed since earlier this month due to taxi wars.